3. Hello and welcome to the Falcon Blues TV. I'm Paul, that's Duke Newcomb, and today we've actually got two really special guests from Grandoldteam's podcast. We've got Adam and Groucho, aka Dave, aka the real contract Dave.
I don't know about special.
Wow, that might.
Well, it depends on what context.
Yeah, context is king. Yeah,
you're talking about
spectacular. I'd go for maybe. No,
okay.
Over the top.
Spectacular guests. But I really want to say thanks for you to come in. I know you've all got busy lives and stuff like that, so we really appreciate you taking the time out today. The only really big news today was Lucas Digne. There was a lot of talk yesterday about his tattoo. I don't know if he's read any of it. It become quite funny as a response. I believe he said, what was it?
Well, he said that it was a necklace or something originally that he was given before he went to school, and then it said, I think it said you'll never walk alone on the necklace, and then obviously he said, but it's got nothing to do with Liverpool, and he's right. Yeah, Dortmund used that.
Exactly, Celtic.
There's a couple of other clubs I reckon that probably do it. So it's synonymous in this country with Liverpool, but it's not on the continent. So
I did like his response where he said he turned down Liverpool twice. It's like he hasn't even kicked the ball. He's making himself an legend already there. But I mean, I don't know. It didn't say never walk alone. It said something like I won't walk alone or something like that.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't actually you'll never walk alone.
I mean, I seen I Walk Alone and I just thought that the wrestler Batista. I thought maybe he's a big fan. You know, that's his music. So, but
is that a wrestling? I'm completely lost. You know.
Danny will love that. Danny used to love the pro wrestling like me. But
I did when I was 10.
Yes.
No, it's true.
Listen, I'm going to say this now. Everyone who likes watching Love Island, wrestling's realer than Love Island.
To be fair, I own my hands up to that because I'm a massive Love Island fan and I don't apologise. But we've all got our own things that are a bit weird.
I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Love Island. My girlfriend watches it, so I get engrossed in it as well.
Yeah, you can't.
I even bet that Jack and Danny's daughter said they'll win this after like 2 weeks. Did
you put some money on?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just said that like everyone else is saying it, but anyway, welcome to the Falcon Blues Swimming Edition. The other news was Yerry Mina, or we've been calling him Terry Mina. If you go to Man United, it's Terry, but looks like Everton are ready to pull out.
Does it?
Yeah, that's what the Echo was saying this morning. Apparently Barcelona want more money and Everton are just not going to be able to ransom. I honestly think we could be getting used as a bargaining chip. That's just my opinion, but I think that's just to get United to actually either make a concrete bid or what. I would have him. Lacazette was getting linked last night. I'd have him. The same 30 million, Newcastle 150, but Mike's having a bit of financial trouble at the minute, so unlucky. I'd like to see anyone in at this point because that's one position that's been worrying me. I think Mason Holgate should be sitting around going, I could walk in this team right now. Ashley Williams is gone, so I can't pick him in no more. So, Keane, you best shape up me because I've got a list and you're creeping up to that top. But
there's also the situation with Jagielka as well. I know what you're saying. The thought of going till Christmas with Jagielka, Mason Holgate, and Mike Keane as the three potential centre-halves. That is extremely worrying.
It is.
It's a massive issue.
I think another problem is you've got Phil Jagielka there, who's probably still our best centre half.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock on Jagielka. He's been a great servant to the club, but
he shouldn't still be
exactly
at his age the main centre half.
Exactly.
At this point, like you said, I would pull out of Mina deal just to go and get someone else realistically in. Yeah. He could take us up to the end of the transfer window. All of a sudden we've got, I'm not saying we've got no backups, but the time is then past for us to go and get someone in. People have been mentioning Ben Gibson, haven't they?
I think Burnley might have agreed the fee
within
last night as well.
That's that one out.
I would actually have had Ben Gibson. My brother's wife is a Middlesbrough fan. Sorry, unlucky. Ben Gibson does look like a decent player, and Besic had a good time there last season. There could be a player swap deal done, but
that's what I thought yesterday.
I always keep thinking these player swap deals because I think it's FIFA and Footy Manager.
They very rarely happen these days. They used to happen a lot years ago, but now you don't see it so much there.
It still happens on FIFA, but just trust me, if I ran Everton on FIFA, mate, it'd be some story. There's no really other transfer incoming news. Someone was linking Dembele from Spurs with us, but
is that just because Tottenham have said they're willing to let him go? I mean, he would be, without a shadow of a doubt, the best midfielder that we've had.
Even at 31,
See, I've got a little bit of like a beaming bonnet at the moment about signing players over 28, 29. I just think when I think back historically as well, like, not just at Everton but other clubs, you know, you sign a player at that age, you obviously get what you perceive to be the complete package. You know, a player who's already fully developed, but the player doesn't get any better. The player, in theory, after 28, 29, only gets worse unless he's Cristiano Ronaldo, and there aren't too many of them. So, do you see what I mean? So, I'm not saying I would be against the idea of signing them, because I wouldn't, but I just, you know, just don't get into the habit of doing it too much.
There's two ways you can look at it, I think, that one. Gareth Barry was great for his first couple of seasons and then wasn't fast enough. And he obviously had the footballing brain, didn't have the legs to go with it. Also, I don't know if you lads will remember, we won the, well, was it 1986-87? We bought Paul Power from Man City. He'd gone through his entire career at Man City. Older player, midfielder. I think we ended up using him sort of utility player. Bought him as a midfielder and he played like a left back, right back, whatever. Bought him in, supposed to be past it. He was surprised that we'd called him. And he got the cracking season, won the league. So just, it can go either way. I'd rather get hung up on the age. I wouldn't sign loads of players over 30, for example, but the odd one or two who can bring experience.
I'd say,
exactly,
It depends on
the right player.
It also depends on the deal and the fee as well. Like, you know, with Barry, I think, if I remember right, we got Barry on a free.
On loan
at first, and then what was it? It might have even been, was it the last year of his contract at City anyway? The same thing as we've done with Williams at Stoke. So then there is a few. There's obviously lots of ways that you can look at it, but I don't know, you know. But anyway, the point being, you know, Ndai as well is one that's being
from Stoke as well.
Is being touted around. I actually see him last season against Burnley. Stoke against Burnley. I went with my brother-in-law, and I think he scored that day. And anyway, there wasn't too many players in the Stoke squad last year that were any good, and he was one of them. And they all rave about him and think, oh, we're going to lose him anyway. Now we're in the Championship. There's no way a player of his quality will stay at Stoke anyway.
There's a couple like Butland as well.
Yeah.
But I think actually with him going to Stoke, that's a good sign. Him and Shawcross in the Championship. That's a good partnership. That.
Do you staying on Williams for a second though? Do you? Because I've been very critical of him, and I think my main gripe with him is sometimes I felt like he genuinely. I felt like sometimes I didn't see him give what he's given for Swansea and Wales, and you know, I can forgive players making mistakes because we're all human, and that's just what happens. But I think sometimes I really felt like he genuinely went missing at a time when he shouldn't have. Because if you think about him, it's what he's a captain anyway already, and you look into him when things got tough. Like, I mean, the Burnley game being a big issue.
Off was just silly, wasn't it? Like,
exactly.
Someone of his experience should know not to. And look, everyone gets frustrated when they're losing, but I mean, if he's a captain midfielder, he might have actually been captain that day. And stuff like that hasn't helped him.
So it's unforgivable for me. No. And I genuinely don't think I don't think he's got a lot to offer in the Championship. I mean, what we people have been talking about his first season was all right.
I'd say part way through,
I remember him scoring against Arsenal. But I mean, I wanted more goals from him because every now and then on Match of the Day, you'd see him like scoring
against goals, didn't he? As well.
And obviously, he had Sigurdsson, who's great at set pieces. So when we signed Sigurdsson, I thought, we haven't really got no big target, so Williams should be the one who's getting up. Did he get 2 goals for Everton? I remember he scored against Arsenal and 1 in Europe, and then he tried to fight the goalie or something.
That's the fellow with his kid,
that's right,
Father
of the year there. It's not worked out for Ashley, but we've got something else for you as well. It's a nice little treat. I'm going to bring it a bit closer to the camera. This is something that will be coming out in the next couple of months.
You got the Dogs of War on there?
That's the Dogs of War, and that's my favourite, Adam.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, so this is something I'm working on with a brewery local to me. Do some Everton-inspired ales. Everton-inspired ales, not officially Everton, it's nothing to do with the club, obviously. They will be available, I think, before Christmas. I'm going to sell them in packs of 3s. You might also be able to buy them in places like the Falcon as well, who knows. But then, I think that the reason for me doing this is I really like lager, and I like Everton, so it kind of makes sense.
I'm sold.
There you go. 2 of the better. What else do you need?
But it's really well produced. Like the label looks great. I've not had a chance to try it yet, but I will be trying it very soon. But I think it'll be a nice Christmas present as well for people.
Yeah.
Great on Father's Day and birthdays and stuff as
Absolutely. Well, I mean, again, you know, without sounding sexist, that's obviously lots of women like.
Of course. But not a boys' club, this.
But no, of course not. But I think for for dads and stuff, they're always my old fella's not horrendous to buy for, so that's what I'm kind of thinking as well. You know, I'm thinking for people for presents and stuff.
Yeah, so
I take some time thinking of the designs and that as well. So I mean, you know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's part Adam, but I'll be sharing the fan mail stuff on there so people can keep an eye out.
And thanks for sorting out the Adam brothers. But at this point, gents, I'd like just to everyone at home as well to raise a glass, not just to Ashley Williams, but more so to Stoke City for taking him off our hands. You know, he's a legend for doing that, guys. I mean, it might work out well for him. I hope it does. I don't know what else. Thanks for that goal against Arsenal, actually. Thank you, fuck you, and goodbye. So we'll see you next time, and thanks once again for having Adam and Groucho on. Check out their podcast. You can get that on Audio Boom, iTunes, RSS feed as well.
Spotify.
There you go. Just get down and do it. I've been telling you this for weeks. Just keep doing it. Subscribe. Go on over to Grandoldteam on YouTube. Subscribe. Go and check out the forums as well. The pre-orders are in for the Mishmash poster as well. It really is good. We'll get a picture of that for you soon. See you next time. Enjoy your weekend. This is just water at the minute, but thanks for the memories, Ashley. See you next time.